Good morning, Lancaster Catholic. I'm Joseph Martin. Today is Friday, December 18th, A-Day, and here's what you need to know. The Christmas lunch has been rescheduled to today. The Toys for Tots final pickup is also today. Be generous and spread Christmas cheer to those in need.
All right, so, Shelley, what part of China are you from?
In the south of China.
All right. So when did you travel back?
I think it's the middle of April.
Yes. What were the restrictions for COVID-19 like?
So when you arrive at the city, you need to quarantine for 14 days in a hotel, and they're gonna provide you food and give you a test, something like that, to make sure you're safe.
Okay, thank you. That's interesting. Do you still have to wear masks?
Not really, but when you go to some public area, you need to do that.
What is it like? Like how many deaths happen? Like is it common? In the United States, we have around 1,000 deaths every day. What is it like in China?
Right now, it's around like 0 every day. No death.
We want to give a special thanks to these transfer students for making time for us. Thanks, Isaac Schwartz.
Keeping up with the holiday spirit, we were able to talk to Old St. Nick. With COVID cases continuously on the rise, what happens to Santa's visits at the mall? Here's Aiden with the scoop.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Unfortunately for all those good little girls and boys, some things are going to be a little different because of COVID. So I asked Santa Claus, what type of protocols are going to be in place to keep children and him safe?
The children and I are separated by a piece of plexiglass. We must remain 6 feet apart. This is a learn as we go kind of thing.
After I asked Santa this, he told me things aren't just the same. He said that the kids would tell him things that they wouldn't tell anyone else. Some things broke his heart, while others brought him an abundance of laughter.
Here's a funny story. My childhood babysitter's mom comes every year to sit on my lap for a picture. And then even the most touching thing that happens is a little boy colored a picture and gave it to me. And to this day, I still have that picture.
Christmas this year is going to be very different. Unfortunately, many people are losing their jobs. Many people are losing their loved ones. And many people are getting sick. But Santa Claus is a beacon of joy for all the good little girls and boys. So if he can be a beacon of joy for them, why can't he be a beacon of joy for us? This is Aiden Stamen reporting at Lancaster Catholic High School.
Thanks, Aiden. Do dogs really have that great of smell? Well, turns out they can sniff out COVID. Here's Natalie with a closer look.
A dog can be many things. A service animal, a loving pet, a cop, but a medical detective? That's right. The U.S. Army teamed with the University of Pennsylvania to train dogs to detect COVID-19. The dogs can actually sniff out odors that come off humans with the virus. A dog's sensitive nose can be trained to hone in on the smell immediately, even before the person has developed symptoms, like a fever. Jenna Gadberry, one of the researchers with the U.S. Army, says using dogs to sniff out COVID is fast and efficient. Is it the way of the future? Who knows? Until then, dogs will always be a girl's best friend.
Thanks, Natalie. Staying on the topic of COVID, we have an update about the Pfizer vaccine. The FDA cleared the way for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine to be used for emergency use on the 11th as the country is still neck-deep in the pandemic. Healthcare workers on the front lines of the pandemic are one of the groups prioritized to receive the first doses of the vaccine. Several healthcare workers said that the day marked a turning point of treating patients affected by the virus. Have a great weekend, Crusaders.